as always, we're gonna make it short, sweet, and get to the point here. 5 exercises, 5 rounds, 25 minutes total. Add in a 2-minute warm-up and you're done in under 30 minutes. And trust me, we're gonna sweat today, okay? So, all you need, set of dumbbells or 2, some home goods that you can use as weights, whether they're books, canned goods, laundry detergent, water bottles, small pets, whatever you'd like to use. Grab those because we're gonna go over the moves and get into it, okay? Because I'm already sweating just thinking about it. So, first move, squat to cross-body crunch. I'm backing up a little so you can see the leg work, of course, but core tight, normal squat stance, hands up here. We're going to squat down, and as we come up, opposite arm, opposite leg, okay? Right here, and switch. Of course, I will do the full range. I'm going to get as low as I can. If you can't get as low as I can, that's fine. Do what you know your body can do without any pain. But I want you to push yourself outside that comfort zone. Okay, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. This next move is probably the toughest one we'll have today. And just toughest in terms of, I've got to remember this, I've got to do that, I've got to move here. There's 3 pieces to it. Okay, so this one is our alternating reverse lunge to squat to press. I know, there's a lot of to this and that and here and there and woo, but we're gonna do it together, okay? So, just so you can see the leg work, I'm gonna stand back here. So the first thing we have, so we're gonna start with our weights here, okay? This is where they're gonna be for the whole move until we press, all right? It's gonna test our balance, it's gonna test our ability to keep our core tight. There's gonna be tests today. And no, you didn't know, so you didn't study. Pop quiz, okay? It's fine, we're gonna do it together. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to reverse lunge back, bring it up, but keeping the tension, okay? Keeping the weights here. Then we're gonna reverse lunge with the other leg, but when we come up, we're going to get into our squat, and then we press, okay? So from the front, let's watch it. So, core is tight right here. I'm going to reverse, switch, reverse, make sure I have my balance, up, and here we go, okay? So then I can bring my legs back together if I need, or if I just want to keep them slightly open because of the squat, right here. Reverse, reverse, open, push, okay? We'll get you through it. Again, my low may not be as far down as your low. That's okay. We're gonna keep going, okay? After that, we have such an easy little combo move. We've done it before. We're going to hammer curl up, lateral raise, and that's it, okay? Just here. After that, the good old oblique side bend, core tight, weight at the side, we tip and pull to extend this one and this one, right? Last but not least, so you can see my feet, we're going to calf raise, but with our toes out. So our heels are somewhat touching, depending on your flexibility. Where our weights can be here or here, but we're going to use them. So be ready. I'm just going to go up and down. That's it, okay? I know some of these moves look scary, but it's all in your head, okay? It's going to be something new, something outside of the comfort zone, and we're going to get it done. So grab your water, grab your weights, grab your corn, whatever you've got for today, and I'll see you back here in a second so that we can start sweating, okay? Let's go. Okay, as always, we're going to warm up first, get our muscles ready, so let's do some arm swings. It's full body, so we want to get our shoulders and everything ready to go. We're going to get the blood flowing, the blood pumping, and get it going, okay? So right here, let's just focus on warming up. If you want to overhead reach, you can, or arm circles if you prefer those, whatever you do, as long as you warm yourself up, okay? All right, we're gonna open up those hips. So, widen your stance a bit. We're going to hip circle like this. We have a lot of squatting, a lot of lunging, and all of that good stuff today. So if you need to take some time to really open them up, get yourself going, you can. Like I said, as long as you warm up, do what you gotta do. I support you, okay? While we're warming up, we also want to warm up our breathing. Focus on that because that tends to get us to hone in on our craft. Right? Arm swings again. Here we go. All of the troubles of the day or the troubles you've dealt with through the night if you're doing this in the morning, whenever you're doing this, all the troubles you're facing, right now we're leaving them at the door and we're focusing on this. We're focusing on ourselves and our health and our wellness. It's not easy to focus on ourselves, even if it is only for 25 minutes, 27, including a warm-up, so I get it. So, focused here, okay? Hip circles. Again, if you need to be side to side, I know you can't see my legs right now, but I know you know what this means. Whatever works for you to get you warm, okay? Get our minds right. 10 more seconds of hip circles. All right. Get yourself prepared, get a drink if you need, but you've got my 1 minute pep talk, so here we go, okay? Let me tell you something. It has taken me at least 5 different takes to get this even started. I got into the warm-up for one of them, and then my water jumped off the shelf. Not really jumped, but I picked it up to take a drink, and it cracked everywhere. So instead of putting that in the video, I've started over. Everything is working against me in these last 30 minutes of trying to get this done. I did not want to show up. It's hot, it's sweaty, I'm tired, I did not sleep well, but I'm here, okay? I'm here, and that's what matters. I'm here with you. I'm here to support you. You didn't want to be here, I'm with you. Let me tell you what, but we're here, so we're gonna put in the work, okay? So let's get started on that first one. If you recall, squat to cross-body crunch, opposite elbow to opposite knee. We're tight, we're gonna squat first. Here we go. So we squat down, cross. Squat, now switch sides. Right here, down. If you cannot get as low as me, that's fine, okay? If we're only getting to here, and that's as far as you can go with a little bit of discomfort, that's fine. If you're in pain, too far. But if you're only going to here, because you can't get it up as high as me, that's fine. Keep going. I support you as long as you're moving and putting in maximum effort, okay? That's fun. Okay. Next, we have that triple combo craziness. So, I'm gonna grab my 6-pound weight so we can do it together. Okay, I'm gonna be back here so you can see the footwork now. Remember, it's one leg back, another leg back, then we squat and press. So weight's right here. Ready? Here we go. So we reverse, tension, reverse, tension, squat, press, right? So we reverse, reverse, squat, press. You should bring your legs back together so we can focus on keeping our balance, keeping our legs in line as we reverse. So take your time. Squat, press. If you cannot get as low, again, if we're here, that's fine. Do what you can. Don't you quit on yourself though. Watching you. That's it for that one, okay? Next, we've got our hammer curl to our lateral raise, okay? So, 10 seconds till we get going. We're focused right here. We're gonna hammer curl to a lateral raise like I just said. Let's do it. Here we go. Hammer, down, lateral. Now notice my lateral, my arms are not pinned straight to hurt my elbows, cause damage to the shoulder, any of that. Bend, slight bend in the arms, okay? Just right here. Focused on the breathing. Are we a hot mess? Absolutely. But we're a hot mess putting in work. That's okay, this is real life. I'm not here to show you that working out is glamorous and nothing goes wrong. Oh, it goes wrong. Last set, here we go. This is real. I'm here to show you that it's real, okay? All right, we've got our oblique side bends. As always, for those who want to have a heavier weight, I'm gonna grab my 20-pound dumbbell that I have, I'm gonna pick a side, and we're gonna bend. Here we go, ready? Core tight, shoulders down and relaxed. Here we go. Bend and pull it over. So you wanna pull this side, pull that side. when you're going to the side without the weight, you want to reach for that knee, okay? So right here, we want to be reach. Core is tight. Notice I'm not slouched because look at my stomach when I'm slouched. Just right here. Okay, let's switch sides. Here we go. Pull. Pull. Notice my shoulder's not moving. The only reason it's moving is because my torso is. I'm not shrugging, right? Keeping it down, pulling it over. Let's do 2 more. 2, 1. All right. Set that heavier weight down if you're using a heavier weight. I've got my dumbbells. So last but not least, calf raises, but our toes are out, okay? So right here we go. Up and down. Again, feet too close, you're not really comfortable. They don't have to be touching. Your toes just have to be pointed out, okay? If this is too much, you can do a regular one, that's okay. But I want you to try something new. And it's not a ballerina, you're just slightly out, okay? Three, 2, 1. Whew. All right, now let's set that down. Let's see. Make sure. All right. The lid wasn't entirely on. This one. I don't know what happened to the other one. Maybe I'll let you guys see it at the end. The chaos that ensued. But we're gonna go back around. Let me keep a tracker here. Round 1's done. About 8 seconds so we get into the next. It's rough today. Squat to cross body crunch. Here we go. So we squat, cross. Core is tight as we're doing it. It's like a little crunch, okay? Not leaning so far forward because when we squat down, you want to be in perfect position, but here. The elbow is what's making you crunch. Not like this. We're not going to knee ourselves in the face, okay? Just here. A little twist and a little crunch. As low as you can comfortably. Bring it up as high as you can. 1 more each side. 1, switch. 2. There, keep it there. That one's got a little cardio to it. We're gonna sweat. We're making this work with this full body. Okay. I'm gonna grab my cans. Working with you home waiters. We've got our reverse lunge, squat, press. So, here we go. We take it back 1 leg. Keep the tension, take it another. Then we squat, press. And as we bring it down, feet back together. So, reverse, tension, reverse, squat, up. Tension. If that's too much, tapping back. Slight tension in the legs, and then squat to press. It is a lot, especially if your flexibility isn't as flexy. So, you can just do some tap backs here. Last one, but push yourself. Don't go, oh, that's easier, I'm gonna do that. No, that's not how we do this. Outside of your comfort zone. Comfort zone's over there. This is where we are here today. We don't know that comfort zone, okay? Hammer, curl to lateral raise. I'll face you this time. Here we go. We hammer, lower, lateral. Wow, today is rough. Right here, okay? Notice I'm not swinging like this with anything. It's controlled. Watch, here we go. So we hammer. This is where I stop. I have the control. As I've said before, there's many areas of life where we don't have the control. This is where you do. So focus on the fact that you have that control. Let's do 1 more of each one. So curl, shoulders. Well, toward the shoulders, but you know what I meant, lateral raise. Okay, so oblique side bends are next. If you're using canned goods, the heavier the weight, the better for the obliques. So we want to stack them, okay? And if you can't, that's fine. You want to focus on stretching, totally fine, okay? Here we go. Dip, pull. So we dip it down, pull it over. You want to try to reach for the knee. Again, shoulder is down. I'm not bringing it up here. Just remember I'm a little teapot. That's what we are. We're just teapots right now. One more on this side. Okay. Another breath. It's tight. Down to the side. Here we go. Dip. Oh. Dip. Oh. Right here. We're just focused. Again. Down and relaxed. Pulling over. Notice I'm not all the way up here or all the way back here. Just right in line. Everything's got to be in line. Last one. All right. Back to that calf raise. Now, instead of having your weights up here, if that's too much, let's keep them down here. See what happens. Again, toes are out. Here we go. Up and down. That's all we're doing. Right here. Again, if this is too much, because sometimes it can be. Again, flexibility, right? Right here. As long as you're still doing a calf raise, you want to really challenge yourself. Keep your heels off the ground. My heels aren't touching. It's going to make me work on my balance more. That's the challenge, right? Let's do one more. All right, set those to the side. We have got about 20 seconds rest. Then we're going to get back into it, okay? Take a second to take a deep breath. If you're working out in the summer, it's hot. If you're working out in the winter, it's cold, or your heat's too high and it's hot. Whatever it is, we're going to get through it, okay? It's all mental. Most of it's mental. So we're going to keep going, okay? Again, getting ready. Squat to crunch. Here we go. Squat, crunch. Squat, crunch. Again, watch. Elbow to knee. The only thing that's crunching is this little midsection, not up here, and we're twisting it, okay? Squat, twist. Cross body. As if we were just crunching, we'd be here. But, like I said, crossing it. Again, if you can't get too high, at least try to twist. Right here. Okay? Last one. Ooh. Told you we gotta open up those hip flexors. Ooh, child, they're starting to hurt. All right. I have my 6 pounds. We're going to reverse lunge. I'm gonna try to face this way, but usually my leg says, hey, go right first. We're gonna give it a shot, okay? Core tight. Here we go. So we reverse, keep the tension, reverse, squat, up. So when you're keeping the tension, it shouldn't make that squat too much more difficult. Up. Again, you need to tap and squat. You can, but each time I want you to take your taps a little further down. Okay? Let's do one more together. Here we go. We got it. We got it. Reverse. Reverse. Whew. Yeah. I know. You guys told me. You told me it was going to be crazy. I knew it. But we're doing it together. Right? We're looking at hot mess together. That's what it's about. Okay. Hammer curl to lateral raise. I'm going to turn so you can see it. Here we go. Curl up. Notice my elbows are close to the side. Lateral. Of course, when I stop to give an example and you know what you're doing, keep going. You don't have to listen to me. Keep it. Right here. Okay, shoulders are down and relaxed. As much as possible. Okay? I know I don't know how to relax. So when somebody tells me to relax, it's almost like my body rebels and is like, oh, you want to relax? Let's see that. Pushes me further. Not in a good way. So I'm with you, but all we can do is do our best. Let's do one more. Hammer. Raise. Ooh. All right. Got that oblique side bend next. Core is tight. Heavier weight. Safely heavier. You know what I'm saying, you right? Core is tight. Shoulders relax, down and relaxed. Here we go. Dip and pull it over. Notice my shoulder's only moving because my torso is. T-pop. Okay? Turn this way for you. Let's do 2 more. 1, 2. Okay. Switch sides, deep breath. Your core being tight right now is very important. Here we go. Dip. Because if you're not tight, look at what's happening. Our stomach's bowing out and it's shifting. Not good. You want to keep those muscles tight. Or any abs we do develop will form out. Let's do 2 more. 1, 2. Ooh! Okay. Let's see. Got my, use my 8 pounds for my calf raises. Again, toes will be out. They do not have to touch, and we're not ballerinas. Just want them slightly out. Okay, here we go. Up. Or, want them here. Okay. As long as we're focused on executing the move properly. Okay? Doesn't matter where you have them. Core is tight. Going up on those toes. Sweating it out. That was the last one. All right, set them down. Get yourself a drink. That was round 3. 2 more rounds, right? You've got 2 more. You've got 2 drinks going. Get 2. All right. My canned goods, home waiters. I'm back with you. This first one, you don't need weights at all. So, set them to the side. Here we go. Ready? Squat, cross body. Up. Switch sides. Again. You can only get to here. Every time I want you to try to twist more, to lift more, outside that comfort zone. Don't take the easy route, okay? If it were easy, everybody would do it. Not everybody's doing it, but you are. So do it right. Notice I'm not leaning forward. Listen, I know, but we gotta do it right. Last one. Ooh. Love the sweat, y'all. The sweat, I know. Look. Okay. Get it. Combo moves up next though. Grab your corn, grab your peas, grab your books, whatever you've got. I'm gonna face you this time, okay? Not ready. Take it till you make it. Ready? Here we go. So we reverse, tension, reverse, a wider stance, squat. And as I bring my weights down, my legs are closer together again. Reverse, reverse, wider stance, press. We're not going to get as many reps in as we would with others with this one because it's a 3-parter. It's not about the number of reps. It's about work. Again, you cannot get as low in the lunge. Tap, tension, tap, squat, up. That's it for that, okay? I know that one's rough. Hip flexors, we're sweating, we got the sweat stash going. But we're not done. Almost, but not yet, okay? So when you put on me, take a deep breath. Especially if you're out of breath like me from talking, we're gonna hammer. Here we go, ready? Hammer, curl up, take it down, lateral raise. Again, look at shoulders, slight bend in the elbow. Hammer. Keeping everything in line, not swinging. Right here. That's all you've got to do, okay? I want you to keep going. Hammer. Lateral. You have the control. Take power in that. Last one right here. Hammer. All right. Those oblique side bends are next. Again. Core is tight. This is the most important piece of it, okay? At the side, if you want to stack your weights, you can, or if you want to use one, focus on the stretching, I'll do that with you. Here we go. Roll it down the leg to the other side. Reach for that knee. There's a slight bend in your knees to protect your spine, but also having your core tight is going to help the spine as well. This is good to stretch things out. If you're having stomach troubles, maybe get the gas moving. Switch sides. Okay, if you don't have a heavier weight, that's okay. Here we go. We can still use it to open everything up, stretch our sides out. You know, being stiff from sleeping, sitting at a desk all day, it's tough, okay? This is still going to be beneficial. Last one. Okay, got our calf raised with our toes out, but you know what? This last round, I want you to do no weights. I want you to focus on the stance, the lifting. If you're keeping it forward, I want you to keep your heels off the ground, okay? Here we go. Ready? Up. If you need to adjust, take a second, because we'd rather have you adjust than do it incorrectly and cause pain. No rolling the ankles. Focused on balance. If this is too much on the ankles, I want you here. Do your best to keep your heels off the ground. It's really going to keep your calves in work and motion there. Last one. Okay, now. You know what I'm going to tell you, right? You know what it is? You know what it is? You know what time it is. We're going to push ourselves. So if that means that you've been not getting as low as your squats, take it lower. If you've been not lifting as heavy, take it up a notch, okay? We're here to push ourselves. Our comfort zone's over there. We don't know her. She's gone. So let's focus, okay? Squat the cross body. I want you to dig in and get low. Here we go. Squat, up. Pow. Let me show you from the side. I'm not leaning forward. I'm keeping my body upright. Pow. Getting as low as I can. If that means you're only getting to here, but you've been up here the whole time, do it. You go. Proud of you. Keep pushing. Here we go. Core is tight. Twisting. Focused. One more each side. So here we go. One. Last one. Two. Ooh. I know. But we got work to do, so let's go. Grab your weights. I've been using my 6s for these. I'm gonna give my 8s a shot, okay? I'm gonna face you again. You're in this together. This is our last combo of lunges. Here we go, ready? We reverse, keep the tension. Reverse, focus on balance, squat, up, okay? Heavier weights means harder to balance. That's the point. Down. Okay, if we're only getting to here, that's fine. As long as you're working, okay? Let's make this our last one. Down. Down. Oh. All right, take a breath. You need a quick drink, you better get it. No dehydration here. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to these weights for the hammer curl and lateral raise. Now, if these are too heavy, there's no shame in taking them down. Okay? Here we go. Hammer. Lateral. Now keep in mind, okay, the way we lift this way is very different than how our muscles lift this way. So I know that that does not exactly feel comfortable. It feels painful, okay? Discomfort and pain are different, so I'm taking it back down. No shame at all. I'm still working. I'm still lifting. This is still pushing me outside of a comfort zone. Okay, it's just not what I started with, and that's okay. One more. All right, set that to the side. We've got our oblique side bends. Grab your heaviest weight that you can. Safely execute. Safely. I've only got my 20 out, so that's what I'm gonna use, okay? Core tight, shoulders down and relaxed. Here we go. Dip, reach for the knee. Dip. If you need to keep your hand here so that you can monitor your core, that's fine. Whatever works, as long as you're paying attention to how you're supposed to properly execute, okay? Last one on this side. All right, switch. Another deep breath. Here we go. Dip and pull. Reach for that knee, or if you're keeping it here, that's fine, but make sure the shoulder is not coming up. We're not shoulder shrugging. This helps work out those pulled muscles as well, right? That was the last one. All right. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to my 8-pounders for my calf raises. My toes are out. This is our last one. I want you to give it all you got, okay? Core is tight, here we go. Up, down. You have the control. Lose your balance, find it, and keep going. Do your best to stay in this toes out position. If it gets to be too much, as long as you're still working, I want you here. Okay? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. All right now. All right, listen. Wipe off the sweat stash because we're done. We did it. Oh my God, was it brutal? Absolutely. Look at this. I know that there's like a filter thing on this camera that I'm just telling you right now, I have no idea how to shut off, but I'm gonna tell y'all, it's there, it's real, okay? You are just phenomenal for showing up today. And to constantly show up and to constantly go through what I put you through. Sure, like, kudos, okay? Keep showing up. That's all you have to do is keep showing up. It does not have to be perfect. You see how many times I weeble wobbled myself all over this living room today? Every move, okay? Every move. It does not have to be perfect. You just have to show up. And that's what you did today, okay? And if you do nothing else today, if all of your to-do list gets put off until tomorrow, if you don't get any of your chores done, you did this and that counts. That's it, okay? So, reward yourself with some happy, positive reactions from you. Take a second in the mirror and tell yourself how much of a badass you are for just showing up today. Because it's true. All right? As always, take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. Remember that you cannot pour from an empty cup, so take care of yourself. Easier said than done, I know. Glass houses, Marlena. But I will see you next time. And it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have some fun, don't we always? All right, we'll see ya. Have a good one, guys. That round's done, okay? Take a second, get a drink if you need it real quick.